Hey, what it is, man? It's your boy Chef Kojack. You locked into the first episode of Chopping It Up with Jack. The reason why I named it Chopping It Up with Jack is I'm from Florida. When we talking about having a conversation with a person, we chopping it up with that person. So we chopping it up with me, Chef Kojack. On top of that, we cooking. And with that being said, this is the first cooking podcast out of Jacksonville, Florida. And every week I will have a special guest that come on. And with that special guest, we're gonna make whatever they wanna make. I'm gonna show y'all that cooking is a 1-2 step. It's not too hard, it's so simple. We're gonna have simple dishes and we're gonna have dishes that gonna have flames going through the roof. My special guest that I have today for the pilot episode, the first episode, somebody who is very close to me. Somebody who I watched come up from knee high. Man, without further ado, man, down. Everything freestyle. It's my first time being in front of the camera instead of being behind the camera. So y'all bear with me. This is the first episode. Man, we're gonna get this thing right. Man, without further ado, man, y'all welcome my guest, Low Key V.
Yes, sir. My dog, man. What's up, bro?
Man, good to have you on the show, man.
Hey, man. Fat boy already sweating. I be hot, so don't talk about me. You know
don't worry about it, man. We're finna get this food going.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on here, man. The new hottest cooking podcast coming out of Duval County, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be the first guest. I'm actually honored.
So today, we're gonna keep it simple. Doing crab deviled eggs. My question to you is, have you ever made deviled eggs?
I have, like when I was a jit, I made some, but they ain't really come out that good.
So in mine, just off the top of the dome right now, can you tell me exactly what you think gonna go into this dish?
I know mayonnaise go into it. I think mustard. I know the middle form of the egg go into that bit.
And what's that?
That's the yolk, right?
Right.
Okay, so the yolk, a cooked yolk, mayonnaise, mustard, I think relish, and then you mix it all up. But me knowing this guy, I already know he got some crazy fancy ingredients, some shit, some raw sushi, some shit. That's
so we're gonna take it up a notch. We're gonna take it up a notch from your traditional deviled egg.
Yeah.
So what we have here, we have the eggs already that I bought. Brown eggs. I only use brown eggs with anything that I do.
Okay.
From that, we shocked it in ice water.
Yeah.
Just so the peeling can be better.
Yeah.
Anybody out there, if you cooking eggs and you trying to peel eggs, if you take the egg straight off the heat and try to peel, you gonna pull the whites with it.
See, that'd be my problem. I'm too impatient. I don't got time for that.
Man, you gotta, man, when they say put love into the cooking, everything is, don't rush it. Okay. Don't rush it, man. Put love into this. On top of that, we got the lump crab meat, Dijon mustard, we got the mayo. This is not your regular mayo. This is the Japanese mayo. This is something that Chef Kojack doing.
Okay.
Don't knock my recipe. We got garlic, we got lemon, we got shallot, and in between, we'll add the seasonings and the spices.
Okay, bet that up. So shit, let me go ahead and wash my hands.
Let's go, man.
You know what I'm saying? And while we do that, I'll let the people know a little bit about myself. So for those who don't know, I'm Low Key V from Paid and Based Podcast. I also manage.
Paid and Based, where y'all what?
Oh, get money and wash our ass. Bathe, like go bathe. You know what I'm saying?
Remember that.
I have the pleasure of managing this guy right here, one of the best clients to manage. You know what I'm saying? Also, too, I'm go ahead and wipe my head a little bit. I do a little bit of music. I do artist development, writing, management. I do a little bit of everything. And this concept, this was solely his concept. He came to me and told me he wanted to start a cooking podcast. And I just thought it was an amazing idea. I jumped on board. And now we in partnership with it. So y'all will be hearing me sometime behind the camera when he have guests and stuff. I will be executive producing. Shout out to Andrew the Lifestyle behind the camera. And we rock it, man.
Let's go, man. The first thing we should start off with is the eggs. We should start peeling the eggs. Before we get started, man, you got to put your apron on.
I always wanted to
fresh
wear
out
one
the
of these.
Fresh out the pack.
Yes,
brand new
sir.
apron. Nobody ever wore it. It's all you, man.
I hope it fit. Oh shit, let me get that. I hope it fit, man.
Yeah, come on the show. We're gonna give y'all a brand new apron, man.
Yes, sir.
Brand new apron every time.
Bet I fought with it.
Let me grab my knife.
You rocking. And like my dog said, it's his first time filming. I'm trying to get him out of his element a little bit. He used to just...
Let me tell y'all, man, I be in the shell. I be in the shell. If anybody ever wondering what's been going on with Chef Kojack, where have he been? Why haven't he been consistent with the food content? Why haven't he been consistent with the food period? Reason being, hey man, just like everybody else, I deal with life. I just had a baby. She's 2 now. I felt like I needed to put my time into family for these past few years. And now we getting back to it. We getting back to it and we finna rock out.
Ooh, that Don Julio. Finna make me act a Julio.
Don't put the bottle on your head. Matter of fact, man, gonna put the bottle on your head real quick, man.
Oh, hell no. Oh, where my black gloves? Hold on.
Hold up, real quick.
I'm trying to be official like a whistle.
That's my bad, man.
Yeah, you good.
That's my bad. Moving fast.
How long you actually been cooking?
I've been cooking for over 10 years now. If I had to put an exact year on it, it would probably be 12, 13 years. I started cooking. I'm 30 right now. I started cooking when I was 18 years old. So what that make it? 10 years, 12 years, something like that. Something like that, 12 years.
That's on the wrong way.
I don't mess this one up.
Oh Lord, I'm fucking up already.
You
using a knife now.
need the knife to crack it.
Oh, shit.
You trying to do it his way. You need to do it Kojack way.
I know, right? I'm trying to do it the hood way.
Perfectly peeled egg.
Hold on, I'm coming for you now. Don't embarrass me like that. Rinse them off after you done?
Yeah, we gonna rinse them off towards the end.
See, I say rinse. Dazed. Rinse.
Back to the eggs. Once you take them off the heat, hey man, you want to grab some ice.
That don't work.
Man, you want to grab some ice. You want to grab some cold water, and you want to shock it in the ice bath. And I promise you, you'll never go without perfectly boiled eggs.
Yes, sir. Oh shit.
You know, I'm a perfectionist, so an excuse for stutter. This is me. Anytime I go to a baby shower or a cookout or anything, and I see the eggs all broken up and looking funny, I'm already knowing that person didn't shock the eggs.
I'm gonna just do these two, cause I don't wanna fuck. I fucked up this one a little bit, but see, look,
I'm gonna give you one more.
Slice that bit in half, and we good.
I'm gonna give you one more.
All right, bro.
Cause before you leave here, man, you gonna perfect this.
Let them do it with the knife too.
Yeah,
Let them get right with the knife.
let me try.
Hit it with the knife.
The back or the front?
Hit it with the back.
All right, hit it from the back. That's what she said.
That's what she said. And then you keep the knife over there. Hold on, hit it. And then once you get comfortable and you get groovy in it, then you can use any hard object just to crack around the egg. Peel it real quick.
Yeah, cause he's showing me up. All right, man.
Perfect egg every time.
Yeah. Nah, that look at my method versus his method. My shit crack. His shit perfect. Use his method, people. That's why you listen to professionals.
Then what we do is we just rinse out the bowl and we add all the cracked eggs to this bowl and just give it a good rinse.
What about this one?
You rinse it.
We're gonna use it. We're gonna use it.
Rinse it off like your grandma say.
It's important that you clean your station as you go. Anytime that you're cooking, even the cutting board.
Okay.
I don't wanna bash too many bad cooks, but you know, never eat from somebody who got a dirty
house?
A dirty station. A dirty house, dirty station, whatever it is.
Tell me twice.
If it's dirty around the area that they cooking in, Don't eat from them.
You know what I hate? I hate people whose houses got a smell. Like, you ever like somebody come and every time you smell them, they smell like their house?
Yeah.
I hate that. That made me not want to eat from you.
It should. As it should. All right, so with the same knife, we'll take it and we'll just cut it lengthwise. Making it easy to where we can get that egg yolk out. Because that egg yolk is going to be the base of the deviled eggs.
Okay.
So we'll take that one out. You can set that one to the side.
This the one I fucked up, y'all.
It's all good, though. That's the whole concept and the meaning of the show. How long have you had Paid and Bays going?
A little over a year now. I think the first episode was June something of last year. But for those who are like already fans and stuff, like on our YouTube, we kind of starting over. We got Paid and Bays TV Network, which is where this is gonna be aired at, and then we got Paid and Bays podcast page. But we starting over on the podcast page because, you know, we talked about it on the podcast. Somebody hacked into our YouTube and deleted everything.
And just to name a few, who are some of the guests who have been on the podcast?
Shit, you done been on. We had Duval Diamond, Young Cash, Andrew, you done been on. V Rich Styles, Tokyo Mafia. I don't want to forget nobody. Motor Floors, Rara Raciano, Blackheart V. Shout out to Lil V, man. Free Lil V. That was the first.
Free Lil V.
I'll forever have gratitude towards him. First interview he did coming out of prison. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate that. We done had quite a few tag along with us. Yeah, I'm missing somebody. I mean, I know I'm missing a few. Who? You're the plug. We done had quite a few, man. I know I'm missing. Monty, TZ the God. Yeah, I know I'm missing some people. If I miss you, it's not because you're not important. Willie Racks. We done had so many episodes, man. That's all.
Oh, my boy Swank. Come on.
Oh, Swank might, yeah. They done had a lot of people. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm missing some females because we keep the females on there.
Baddies, come on.
The
baddies,
baddies,
yeah,
Jack,
of course.
shout out Mimi Carter. Yeah, you're right. yeah.
Moral of the story is them boys over there doing their thing. So if
Yeah,
you
C4.
haven't tapped in or locked in with them boys yet, man, y'all go over there and see what they got going on. Show them boys some love.
Yeah. I was scared. I thought he was going to ask me who my favorite was.
Who is your favorite?
Favorite episode. Oh, okay. My favorite episode, believe it or not, and I forgot to say, and it's not on the YouTube no more because it was one of the older episodes. That's one of the episodes that got deleted. Was DJ Crash. That nigga is hilarious. Like, we had a time. That shit was funny as fuck. Yeah, DJ Crash. That was a hilarious episode. Talking wise, I really enjoyed the Tokyo Mafia episode. I always enjoy when B Rich Styles come on. That's my sister.
Yeah.
She's hilarious. She turned out the pod.
She was.
And Monty too. Monty was a really good episode because Monty. No, you talking about Nunu and Shay. They was cool. They was good too. But Monty was recently. She was good because Monty was a podcaster herself. So sometimes, you know, you get in these rooms with these people, and just because like people popular and things like that, that don't mean they could talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, when you get somebody who actually is in that field and you could really,
Let me tell y'all,
top it up.
I'm one of the ones who don't talk. I've always been very conservative, quiet, peep the scene. But if I know you and I fuck with you in a way to where I'm comfortable enough to be me,
Yeah.
I'm live all day.
He been like that since we was kids.
Always been that way.
Honestly, always been like quiet, reserved. And really, that'll take you a long way. Like, you don't always got it. I'm gonna be honest, like even getting into this industry, a lot of people were surprised that I was doing podcasting. Cause I don't know if I would consider myself an introvert, but like I'm a little closed off. What you think, Drew?
Yeah,
It's like in between. I'm introverted and extroverted because like in school, like I was popular and like I talked to a lot of people. I knew a lot of people, but I'm funny acting too. Like, and I was never like no real social media nigga. Never really posted statuses. Never like people.
Dude was on socials like that.
Yeah, people ain't know what my voice sound like. I ain't even used to post stories like that. None of that. So it was like when I popped out with the podcast, everybody like. I think that's what made people intrigued, and I know that's what's gonna make them intrigued in you,
right.
Because when they're not used to hearing your voice, they like, what the fuck he got to say?
Yeah. Who is this Chef Kojack? For the ones who don't know,
right?
And for the ones who do know, I'm pretty sure they probably like, dudes just don't stay consistent at all. And I'm here to say we could toss this one.
All right.
I'm here to say you absolutely right.
Shit.
But for my own reasons. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. But I'm here to tell you that timing is everything. I'm finally ready to get back in.
Consistent. No, you got that limelight in front of you.
You better know it.
Yeah. Once you put yourself out there, it's like, and you build up a fan base and people, you gotta stay consistent. Even like the time when we had to take time off the pod, bro. Like people hit us up, like, where y'all at? What's going on? So it's like, it's not about you no more, you know?
Right.
It's never only about you.
Yeah.
We're a team now. So moving forward. I know I asked you, what do you think goes into this dish?
Yeah.
I just don't remember if you answered it.
Oh yeah, I said mayonnaise. I told you the hood shit. Mayonnaise, mustard, relish, a little sugar. That's ghetto. That's crazy.
Nah, it ain't ghetto.
Okay.
Because I still add sugar to food too as well.
Yeah, a little sugar. And then I thought you was supposed to like put the paste in the fridge or the freezer and let it freeze a bit.
Yeah, so we gonna get to that. So the code, so
nigga looked at me like sugar.
nah, so the yolk mix, we gonna add all the spices and ingredients to it, the crab meat, everything. We're gonna sit it in the fridge. We're gonna let it lock up. Okay. We'll add it to a piping bag and we'll fill the egg whites with it and we'll decorate it from there.
Okay.
Keep it very simple.
All right.
Very simple.
Well, shit, while we doing that, like, who would you say, like, what was, because you don't work with some people, like, I know you don't work with, like, the Jaguars and some celebrities and things like that, so who would you say was, like, the most pleasing to work with or you was most ecstatic about?
The most ecstatic was when I did the Lil Baby and Kodak Black. Concert. Shout out to Chef Coco for lining that up and making that happen. Not only for her, me, but for everybody.
Right.
But the one that I felt like was the most pleased was when I got the opportunity to cook for Jalen Ramsey. And for the ones who don't know who Jalen Ramsey is, at that time he got drafted to the Jaguars back in 2016, 17 or something like that. Don't quote me on the date. I believe it was 2016. But the year that I got to cook for him was 2017. And yeah.
He was in that bed.
He turned the video up, man, when he came.
Jalen was in that bed.
Oh yeah, for sure. He turned it up. He turned it up, and then behind him, Leonard Fournette. Then you had Dante Fowler. You had Alan Hearns. Who else? Oh yeah. You had Miles Jack. We had a squad at the time. Okay. And for the ones who don't know, you might as well just Google it, YouTube it. That's when that was the year Jalen Ramsey went on at the stadium, and they went to the playoffs.
That was the same year.
That was the year they played Tom Brady.
Him.
Yeah. You asked him. And guess what else he said?
I'm sorry, y'all watch the pod. I joke all day. Yeah.
What else he said? He say we're gonna win that bitch. And he was so passionate about it. But when they lost, man, I felt that. I felt that for him because, man, he really wanted to win it.
Be happy when we get the players, and then when they not doing what y'all want them to do, y'all be bashing them and shit. Like how they was doing Tokyo Baby Daddy. Like, y'all gotta stop. you know,
Shaq Griffin, yeah, they did.
They did him bad.
They drunk him through the mud.
Oh, one hand. One hand?
That's his brother.
No.
Oh,
That's his brother.
They twins, ain't they?
Yeah, they twins. But
I'm talking about they act in Tokyo every Sunday. Like, tell your baby daddy.
y'all was fucked up for that. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
That was fucked up because man, she doing what she doing what she doing. Everybody say
I know they
she
was
distracted
trying to
him
get
and
him
whoop and all this and that. But
He played for somebody in Texas.
shout out to Shaq Griffin.
We fuck with you, bro. Come on the show.
For sure. So right now what we doing, we done took the egg yolk out of the whites. We gonna chop up some garlic. We gonna mince it up real fine.
I'm gonna let him handle that. Cause I be done cut my motherfucking finger dog.
That's 10 plus years.
We gonna chop it up real fine. You know, and once you get those first few slices, it's no right or wrong way on how you mince your garlic. You know, people be trying to be all fancy and 5-star and all that.
Yeah.
Hey man, just get it right.
What made you like? Cause I feel like I know the answer. What made you want to get into cooking though? But if I believe, I remember like back in the day, you was at like Zaxby's for some time, right?
Yeah, so when I was 17, my first job was at Zaxby's.
Yeah.
Within 9 months of working at Zaxby's, I was already 18 at the time. I became an assistant manager within like 9 months. And from there is when I really found out that I had the passion for cooking. And I just took it serious from there.
I remember we hadn't talked in a while, and me and my mom was going in Zaxby's. I think the one on JTB, and you was coming out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, what's up, DJ? Yeah.
So I worked at a few of them. I worked in the one in North San Jose. That's the one I started at. Once I became a manager, then they started moving me around to Regency, JTB.
Regency ghetto.
Yeah.
That one ghetto as fuck.
Hey man, I
shout out to a baby who used to give me free shit when I come through the line.
Regency Zaxby's was the first store that I had to fire somebody.
Damn. And I know they was doing some shit because he cool as fuck. So.
I'm laid back as man. I'm so laid back. I'm so understanding because I feel like I can relate to any and everybody. Mm-hmm. You know.
It was a nigga or a girl?
It was a dude.
How you had to do that bit? You in that bit? You're fired.
So my district manager at the time, she wanted me to be the one to fire somebody because it was my first time doing it. It was my first time doing it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So I just went in and I basically just went over everything that they did wrong. Mm-hmm. And towards the end, I just had to break it to them. Was like, you know, with everything being said,
yeah,
it followed through with determination.
Yeah.
And I felt bad, but they didn't
See,
take it.
I ain't never get got like that. Like if I feel like you about to fire me, as soon as you would have started going on everything I did, I'd have been like, y'all not paying me enough anyway, man. Fuck this shit.
See, that was my first time firing somebody. But once I got that out the way, I go in the office and they might want me to do it away. I might come in there and just, hey, long story short, it ain't working for you. It ain't working for you. But
I got rejection issues. Like, if you fire me, like, I'm gonna want to come shoot the job up. So it's better if I just quit first.
That's what my 2 week notice is.
Yeah.
Hey.
The last job I worked, I told you they was about to fire me. I'm in that bit. Y'all don't pay me enough anyway. I resigned effective immediately. Like, yeah, bitch, you not about to fire me. My pride in the way.
hey, sometimes you might not get that opportunity to,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Beat them
You gotta
at
be swift. You gotta know when they gonna fire you.
Yeah, you got to know, because if you don't know, your ass gonna get got for sure.
But on the other hand, it's kind of dumb because I've never been able to get unemployment. If I just
Because you got to get fired.
right next time, well, I don't plan on working no more jobs, but next time, yeah.
Man, same here.
It's a slave trade out here these days. Ain't nothing wrong with working.
It take your whole day away, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with
What I wanna
working.
do.
But it just feels like in this economy, it's almost like you gotta have 3 or 4 hustles. Like a job just ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? What's that?
So what we have here is fresh crab lump meat.
Oh, that
If you
ain't
can see.
imitation.
Never imitation. Never imitation.
You
So
see this, mama?
if
No
you smell
imitation.
What it smell like?
How you throwing my mom the best?
Crab.
It smell like straight crab, straight seafood.
You know, growing up, my mama, she made the best seafood salad, but she used imitation crab meat. I be fucking imitation crab meat up. I never knew it wasn't real crab meat till I read the back of the shit.
Hey man, let me tell you, the only time I feel like imitation crab meat is lawful is when you making sushi. And I still, when I'm making sushi, I don't use imitation crab meat, but I know a lot of Japanese, Chinese people use imitation crab meat when they're doing sushi.
Yeah.
But all right. So basically, what I did was went the egg yolk, went garlic, went crab meat. Now we're gonna move on to the Japanese mayonnaise.
Don't talk about me. I ain't changing my gloves because I ain't touching shit. But you see, this is key. No, what's it called? Cross contamination.
Cross contamination. We don't want to cross contaminate anything. Some people may be allergic to seafood. Just anything, man. It's gloves.
Yeah.
So
No, I like that. Cause I'm real, like, anybody who know me know I'm like a germaphobe, OCD. The only places I eat from that is dirty is Waffle House, a Mexican truck, and like Hook and shit like that. Like, they could get off with that.
I ain't been in Hook and Fish in years.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to Hook though.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hook.
It's and Jenkins too.
I ain't never had chicken.
Oh, yeah.
I be seeing the
The one downtown is the best one.
I be seeing the bread.
And it's like, okay, yeah, they got rats, but it's okay. The heat gonna kill all that. As long as the rats stay away from the food.
I went a long time.
Let me stop before we get smoked with Jenkins. I'm just doing this on your first episode. They were like, we don't fuck with Kojack.
nah, listen, we is not bashing Jenkins at all.
Yeah, let me chill.
Because I grew up on Jenkins.
And I eat Jenkins. I don't care. That rat is a part of the employee staff. You'll go through the drive-thru. That motherfucker be smoking a cigarette out back on his break.
Let me tell you.
Special meals that I can cook.
Right.
I cook a good salmon, fried chicken, all of that. And she was so intimidated because she didn't know how to cook and she was older than me.
Right.
That this girl used to be like having anxiety attacks when it become time to cook. So like, I used to just tell her, like, she's like, how do you know what this? I'm like, I feel like cooking is like common sense. You just
really
cooking,
is.
like, you know the ingredients, you cook, and you taste as you go. And if that shit not whatever, you know, I need to add this, I need to add that, I need to kind of what's the name it out because it's a little too seasoned. So let me, like, it's just common sense.
See, the thing about cooking is when you cooking, it's always best to under season versus over seasoning.
Right.
Because if you over season, 9 times out of 10, you can't come back from it.
Right.
But if you under season, you can always add this and that. Don't be afraid to having somebody taste something that's not even completely finished. Be like, hey, taste this real quick. Let me know how it is.
Yeah.
If a person tell you, hey, add a little bit more season, whatever, add it. You know what I'm saying?
And I used to feel like she was being dramatic. I ain't gonna lie to her. Boy.
Why you feel that way?
Nah, I used to be like, bro, like, just cook, whatever. But then, like, when we moved in together, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm a fat nigga. Even if something a little overseasoned or nasty, like, I'm gonna eat it. I ain't gonna lie, like, I used to be folding her shit up and putting it in the trash. Like, that shit was nasty. Like, she couldn't cook.
I feel you.
I used to be like, oh, now I see why the anxiety come. Like, you really can't cook. Cause I ain't really met nobody who, like, just can't cook. Like, yeah.
Growing up, you feel like majority of people can cook.
Right.
Some
This
this generation
better than others, but it's like, I ain't never had no shit where it's just like, what the fuck?
This generation, we lack a lot of females that cook. And I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But women, females, y'all need to get more on y'all
He
shit.
being nice. Listen, you hoes need
Get on your shit. He said, I'm being nice.
I gotta remember this
shit.
not the pod, man. I know professional people gonna be watching. Let me chill. But I mean this Florida shit. But this, what I say, ain't no association to him. I'm me. I'm my own individual. Okay.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna have some shout out.
Keep your
guests on
shots.
there.
Keep it from him,
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
Fuck that. So right now what we doing is we adding Dijon mustard. I know some people probably like, why he adding Dijon? For the people who really don't know about food, they probably used to using yellow mustard. We're using Dijon.
I fuck with Dijon better.
Yeah, we're using Dijon. That was like a heaping tablespoon.
Is Dijon considered spicy mustard? Right, because I'll be saying spicy.
It's strong.
Okay.
All mustard is strong. This mustard right here is really not too much spicy. I wouldn't say it's too much spicy at all.
I'm gonna look up what mustard is made of. I don't even know what that shit made of.
If I'm not mistaken, mustard is a seed.
Oh.
Yeah, mustard is a seed that they. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I know. And I say that all the time. That's one of my favorite Bible quotes.
Yep.
I ain't know it come from the seed.
So after we add the Dijon mustard, we'll add the Japanese mayonnaise.
This dude got a name.
I can't pronounce it. Don't get me to lie.
Yeah.
I use it a lot when I do sushi. Like I say, it's no measurement.
Hachachaki.
Matter of fact, we'll have the measurements.
I just be making up shit. Now we're gonna go on with the hachachaki. Yeah.
Matter of fact, we'll have the measurements in the description below.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure y'all wondering where's the salt. Me, I like to substitute salt with citrus. For the people who don't know, you can substitute salt with citrus. Lemon, lime, oranges, whatever it is. So we're gonna keep it simple. And once you quarter your lemons, limes, whatever it is, you want to also, let me move this out of the way. Quick fat. You want to cut that core part off.
Okay.
To check for any seeds. Because once you cut this off, once you squeeze it towards the ends, you'll be able to see if any seeds in it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a pro trick for the ones who don't
And
know.
the no salt is good. Black man, we gotta cut back on the salt.
We got to, man. It's too much. It's too many.
But I'm gonna be honest, you wanna know, I only use like seasoning salt, but I've never cooked with regular salt. And I kinda feel like either you old or you just fat as hell. Like if you get fries and you be like, I need salt, or like this needs salt.
I'll put some extra salt on fries.
That's real greedy, bro.
So I'm gonna tell you. When I use salt, I use coarse. I don't use that fine salt. I use coarse salt. And
What's that like? The one you got to crush?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, that salt's strong as shit.
Yes.
That's
It
in a
tastes
fancy
better.
restaurant. That's a 5-star restaurant.
And it don't take much.
You know who got good salt like that? 3/4. No, 3/4. They got a good crushed salt like that. That's one of them restaurants, you know, you take her to, like, she definitely got to be fucking after the date. That's like one of them restaurants.
All right, so this right here is a shallot. Most people look at it and think it's a red onion. It's a shallot.
It's called a what?
It's a shallot.
A shallot.
Shallot. Yes,
Shallot.
sir.
I like that.
It's a shallot.
Like salad with an
I
H.
done learned so much today.
It's very, very small. Shallot has its own taste.
I can't wait. I'm do cooking night with my old lady. She thinks she cook better than me. She's so bougie. I'm gonna be like, please go get the shallot. She's gonna be like, what's that?
She gonna think you talking about some wine.
Yeah.
She gonna think you talking about some wine.
Well, she gonna think I'm talking about the salad with an H. Because I say shit so hood.
So basically what I did was I kept that half intact. I cut small slits along the onion, and then I went across half
Okay.
in order for me to get the type of dice that I want.
Okay.
So we gonna fine dice this real fine.
How long did it take you to get comfortable with cutting like that?
It took not long for me, honestly. I had somebody.
Look at how diced that is.
I know.
You seen it? I had somebody who really knew what they was doing when I first got my scratch based kitchen at Dave and Buster's. Nah, I told you I was a manager at Zest.
Right.
But a few years after that, I went into working at Dave and Buster's, and that was my real that was my real scratch based cooking to where I learned how to cook everything from scratch.
Everything. Yeah, because
So-
Dave Buster's, they got good food. So.
Yeah, nah, a lot of people sleep on Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
A lot of people sleep on Dave and Buster's, but Dave and Buster's really do have a lot of good food.
They got mac and cheese. I remember that.
Yeah.
And it was a dude, shout out to Al B, and I gotta tell the story. And shout out to Valerie too. Because when I was working at Dave and Buster's, it was a dude named Al B. He taught me how to work the saute station.
Okay.
This dude was so funny, raw and uncut. It was a dude down the line He called down to where we was at.
Yeah.
He said, "Al B, let me get a line sweet." And you'll never imagine what this dude replied back and said.
What did he say?
Al B grabbed his nuts. He said, "Line sweep these, bitch."
That's my type of nigga.
Hey, and from there, I fell in love with that dude. And he was older, so I just gravitated towards him and just learned as much as I could from him at that time.
He
So
one of them old heads, he be on break smoking
One
and
of
shit in
the,
the back.
always. Every time you looking for him,
Yeah.
you know to go to the back and look for IB in the back.
Yeah.
He back there smoking, doing something.
Yeah, that bit.
So right now, we just gonna mash all this together,
That shit look good as hell, don't it? Look, Drew ready to eat.
and we'll be able to taste this in a second. Add just a little bit more mayo, just to give it that creaminess. Just to give it that creaminess.
Let me go ahead and take my goals out now, because I'm ready to eat. Goddamn.
Hey man,
And Drew ready to eat. And Drew could cook too. Drew be chefing it up.
hey man, we all. Hey, look, this right here is the platform. I want to say this real quick. This is the platform for all local chefs out of Jacksonville and all surrounding counties. Man, if y'all want to come on the platform to display y'all talent, y'all skills, reach out not only to me but to Low Key V.
Yes, sir.
For the ones who don't know, this is my manager. This is my manager. He will handle everything. He will answer every question that you have for any booking, for any, we're talking about weddings, baby showers, banquets, private services, concerts, whatever it is. The link is all in the bio.
Yep. Very professional. I know how to turn it on and turn it off. So just make sure you hit me up through email, any DM, whatever, and we're gonna. If you want to book Kojack, most definitely.
In the sriracha.
That's my sauce right there. I love that.
We can't forget to add a little spice to it.
Oh yeah, that's that one right there.
Some people say,
That's that sauce you put on that sushi, right?
yup, sushi, when you making sushi, spicy mayo, all that. So you see how creamy that is? From this mix, the only thing this mix is really missing, it's missing a couple more ingredients, but if we added breadcrumbs to this, we could fold this into a crab cake. That's how good this is.
So, dream guest. Who's your dream guest to have on here?
My dream guest,
I feel like I already know.
if I had to say right now, would be Regina Carter. Regina Carter.
I'm gonna be here that day.
Regina Carter. Hey, we gonna block everything off of her.
We
We
gonna
gonna
make it
treat her
happen.
like the president.
Regine, we need you. We need you on the cooking show.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Definitely.
Real quick.
And locally, who is somebody you want to have locally?
Locally, female or male?
Female.
Female?
We talk about it all the time. That's what I'm thinking of.
Who?
The Big K,
Who that?
Kimmy Creations.
Oh yeah, let's have her. Let's have her. I see she just recently moved to Jacksonville too. Kimmy, bring your ass.
Yeah,
Kimmy, bring your ass.
We want
Listen,
Kimmy Creations.
listen, I know I'm just coming out with this pilot episode, this first episode, but I'm somebody who been around for a minute now. I've been doing this for, like I said, over 10 years.
Tag in. We need you. Located in Jacksonville, Florida. We
Let's
need you.
make it a clip, man. Kimmy, everybody tag Kimmy in this clip right now. Man, let's.
We need Kimmy on the pod. Come, chef it up. Chop it up with Kojack, man. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Taste that. Add me if I need to add a little bit more. I think I need to add some pepper to it though.
Hold on now. Oh shit. I should have waited. Hold
let's-
on, let me get another scoop before I
let's-
put my mouth on it.
Let's get fancy. Let's get
That's
fancy real
hard.
quick. Let's
Very
get fancy.
demure. Very fancy.
And by the way, the sink is clean.
Yeah, y'all. We clean over here. You're one of the
Everything
cleanest niggas I know. That's why I eat from them. I don't
sure.
eat from everybody.
For sure, appreciate that.
don't
Now
eat-
put it all back in there and mix it in, so you can get the whole. Yo,
I don't even eat from everybody in my family. So I let you know that. Shout out to you who I caught mixing that motherfucking tuna salad in the sink. Bitch, I ain't ate from your house since. Hold on. Hold on, let me say my prayer.
come on, let's go.
These blessings food before I receive it. Let it be nourishment to my body. Amen. right. Oh my God. But this is so good.
You want some more spice?
I would suggest some more spice.
Let's go. Cause look, I'm
big on using paprika when I cook.
I'm the one that's gonna fire your ass up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go light. I'm trying to be nice today.
A little bit more spice and we in there. That shit's so good.
Let me add. I want some cayenne. No, I want some paprika. I want paprika.
Drew, you gotta taste on cam, bro. Cause the people gonna wanna know who you is anyway. Good as fuck. Drew a foodie. Like, this is your boy Drew. Go ahead, Drew. You go first.
Hey, it's your boy.
Go ahead, Drew. Not bad.
That shit good as fuck.
I need
I
to
need
make.
a big ball of this.
For real. I eat this bitch with some crackers. I eat it with some crackers type shit.
Come on, man.
You got that fresh crab taste from the fresh crab lump meat.
Dog, that shit so good.
All right, we don't even need these. We gonna push these out the way.
All right.
We don't need these. So we have our egg whites that we cut up. So we got 2 plates of.
K3 gotta come do an episode. He got done.
Man, K3, where you at, man?
Yeah,
you should have pulled up for this. You should have put up for this episode.
I told him last minute it's on me. He gonna be like, yeah, nigga. Shout out to K3. K3 is also one of the EPs behind this project. So shout out to that boy K3.
Yep.
That's my partner, my brother from Paid and Bags too. So y'all will be hearing about him and seeing him too.
And man, one thing about it, when it comes to K3, me and Lil V, which is formerly known now as Black Hearted V, man, we fucked up about you.
Yeah.
Fucked up about you for sure.
That's my
Fucked
brother,
up about you, man. You vibe all the way there, bro. Use it later, man. Like, I know what you got going on.
He be like, I can't beat these allegations, man.
All right. So what we'll do is I build a plate and you'll build a plate. I would design a plate and how I would build, and I just basically want you to either
mimic you,
get creative, or you can mimic. However you want to do it. Man, look, you might be a chef that you might not even know about it for real.
Yeah, no, I do be cooking.
So we'll cut them ends off the green onion. It's for devil it is. We're not using all these. So I like to dice it real fine. Let me move this out of the way. So I like to dice it real fine.
You ever cut yourself?
Oh, plenty of time. In the beginning. I think that's good enough for.
That was a crazy question. Why he cut? You ever cut yourself?
Oh yeah, plenty of time.
With a lot of blood.
Plenty of time. I'll show you on this one hand, and it's crazy because I chop with my right hand, but I got the most cuts on my right hand.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We'll take this and we will use one of the ramekins for this.
Okay.
Just to get this out of the way. With each egg white, we'll line them up.
Okay.
And we're gonna use the piping bags.
Professional shit.
I like everything to be uniform. I don't like things to over here look one way and the other it look another.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we got to keep it all uniform.
Okay.
And I guess that's just me just being a professional. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know how to set up a piping bag?
Nah.
If you would have said yeah, I would have put you to the test. So piping bag.
It looks like it's common sense.
Yeah, you got your bag and you got your tip. You just slide the tip right in.
Oh, I'm real familiar with that.
You just slide that tip right in.
Yeah.
It's easier when it's wet.
Let me just put the tip in, baby.
Oh, that's the gateway.
Yeah.
That's the gateway every time.
That was my last.
Yeah.
I literally used that.
That's gonna get you in trouble every time.
That's the gateway every time. So what I like to do is I like to fold the piping bag over. To where if anything fall on the side, I could pull it up and it's still, it's not running off the side. So
Yeah, I know.
let me put the tip in, man.
I ain't used that shit in a long time though.
I ain't used it in a while too, but
Alright, I'm trying to fuck something. What are we doing?
hey,
It's a cookie shop.
Oh shit, it's gonna fall out.
that's it right here.
I'm finna catch that bit. Eat some.
Don't get that on there.
Got you.
All right. So we got the yolk mix
Okay.
in the piping bag, and we'll just.
See, I think that's why it's so good because it don't taste like regular deviled eggs. Like it don't taste like yolk. It's the crab and everything in it. It almost tastes like a seafood salad. Yeah, damn, yeah.
And that's why I say you could take a traditional dish and turn it untraditional, or turn it the way that you want to make it. As long as it's good, you put your twist on it, and people like it. That's all that matters.
Let me try one. I'll try one. I do.
Go ahead. My bad. I got in the zone. My bad.
In that bed, you're not finna fuck up my eggs. Did a real good job of really fucking up my day.
Don't be scared to squeeze it.
I am, bro.
What's catching it is that crab meat. But that's how you know that's real crab meat. Yep, it don't gotta be pretty. Cause we gonna dress it up anyway, and you can just sit that to the side.
It's still more in here.
Yep, it's plenty more.
Nigga been drink this bit like a bottle.
You got some crackers?
I do got crackers. So
Got a little piece of bread. Got it.
So with the rest of that mix and this mix, we can add the crackers and turn it into crab cakes.
Oh yeah.
And that'll be another video.
Yeah.
The way that I got vision in mind to dress this up, and I'm gonna slide it over there for you. That's your plate. So we'll say 1, 2, 3. We'll fit like 4 or 5 on here. So you'll take the sriracha, and don't worry about the plate. We can clean it up. So let's go with 5 on the plate.
While you do that, I'm gonna start working on my plate.
All right, go ahead.
Show them a little something. Something. I'm creative in this aspect.
So make sure you can space them out evenly.
Oh, yes, sir.
Go ahead and add your plate. I mean your eggs to your plate. Do your thing. Don't worry about me and what I think.
Yeah. See,
Cause your
this
shit
is a
might be
cooking
better.
show, but I'm always competitive.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
And I like it. I like it. I see it, but I like it.
What he competing on?
Look, I say I'm going with the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Remember that.
no, I'm competitive in anything I do. I don't care if I
What I
with
do.
a perfect or with the
Now
most.
Now we finna bring it to y'all. Show y'all place.
All right.
He beat me already. Hold on, let me get some of them green pants.
No, look,
okay.
we ain't nobody beat each other yet. Look, you want the green onions?
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna clean mine.
Take this, clean that up. I'll let you do yours that way. You want this? Good. All right. So I'm gonna add this. I ain't gonna say how you should do it. Let's do it together, so we can. I'm gonna add some more crab meat on mine. Just so you know, you getting enough crab.
Hold on, man, 'cause my shit looking good, huh?
All right. You ready?
Hold on, I had to switch it up. Now this should be the show, like, towards it. Oh, man, I put a little bit. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
You want to call it that?
Plating should be a competition thing at the end of every show.
It should.
So we got low key V plate right there.
Y'all gotta vote in the comments who y'all like better.
Vote in the comments who you like better.
We got Chef Kojack right here.
His got designs. Mine's just straight. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like yours better because it look more professional, more whatever. Mine's look like a hood chef.
Yours look good too though.
Yeah.
But look, You missing crab right there. Or unless you just wanted to put them on the side.
Yeah, I wanted to put them on the side.
Okay.
I ain't want to copy your flow.
I can't take that away from you.
You see everything on the side. I got my green on the side, my crab on the side. You know, this is finger food. Really get into it.
Right. So what you learned today, bro? What you learned today about this dish?
I really learned plating is really important.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned, Ma, you've been making some basic deviled eggs all these years. You got to step it up. You see what we did today? I'm
sorry,
send
Ma.
you the link to this episode.
I'm not the one.
Step it up. Thanksgiving, I don't want that regular shit.
Please don't blame me for what he talking about.
That's what I learned. Nisha, you too. Step it up.
Hey, shout out to Nisha.
I'm with shout out to Nisha. We with real chefs now. So yeah, that's what I learned today, man. But it's been a pleasure. I really appreciate you having me, bro.
And I appreciate you coming on board, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, it's always a love.
Hey, and with that being said, man, so in conclusion, what you think about the food, bro?
Shit, good as fuck. You should
Fuck
know
with
still going. Hey, say something to me now.
All right, so we wrapping it up with the first episode with Chopping It Up with Jack. Man, I appreciate you coming on for the first episode.
Yes,
Yeah, man, you know,
My
I
dog,
really rock
man.
with you, man. You know, I appreciate you for putting everything together. Like I said, you can find everything on Paid and Bays TV. And with that being said, man, we is out, man.